Not doing that, okay? Listen, we talked about this. Alright, it's fine. Adrian is not very happy about the whole prospect of helping them, but, you know, the enemy of my enemy, and that sort of thing, yes?
Yeah. But mostly keep it on the down low. Till I get
Yes,
more
of
information.
course.
That's a good
And then I'll be
idea.
in
Ooh, soft.
Mormon Hybris.
Hello. What is a good idea?
Down
You
low.
said something is a good idea.
No, shh. Yeah. Whatever it is. Good job. Right. Really appreciate you, Antherio. So, wow.
Yes, you're doing a stellar job. You're almost like that Milky Way person I keep seeing around, or well, that I saw around a while ago. She was very weird.
Milky Way.
Milky Way.
Yeah, Milky Ways.
Like the candy bar?
No, more like a stellar configuration, yes?
Like stars and stuff.
You mean cell?
Yes, I saw it once or twice.
What about her?
She's like blue.
Like, that you're a star. You're... Yeah, screw it. A joke isn't a joke if it's explained.
Well, suppose I'll take that as a compliment. Cell's amazing.
I didn't know if I was getting a compliment or getting a joke. That's what confused me.
But I'll
It's
take it
both.
as, yeah, oh, alright.
Well, I'll accept both.
It's real though.
Yes. Hello.
Hey guys, how are you guys doing?
Oh, I'm doing quite alright.
Doing pretty good.
I'm good. My arm doesn't feel like it's about to fall off anymore, so fantastic.
Well, that's a good thing.
Yeah.
Even with the additional shield padding, still.
I mean, those bullets hurt real good. I mean, they punched through my system in can. Have you seen it?
He pulls out a can of Susterming. It has a hole on the one side. There's nothing inside of it. Everything's evaporated.
See this? This actually stopped one of the bullets. Must have hit the right angle.
Let's see, my armor
punched
stopped
right through my
some.
plating.
Oof.
I
Wait,
think
which
maybe
instance are we talking about?
Well, but anyways,
The
railgun.
last big
Oh, yeah.
raid.
Not the railgun.
you know, that one put me
No,
through
if
a
you got hit
wall.
directly by that thing, you'd be done.
Oh yes, I beat dust in the wind. Quite literally.
I was
Very
within
hairy
five.
dust.
I was within 5 feet of one of those shots that tore off all the tendons in my arm.
Yow.
The shockwave is a thing. That's what I kept warning everyone.
Oh, I know. Oof. Ouch.
But I'm keeping track of her. I'll figure out where she's going.
Well, whenever there's an incident, I'll be here to help out.
If another big raid happens, I'll let everyone know. Hopefully, actually, it'd be preemptive.
And hopefully we all don't get our asses kicked. Well, at least I stay alive, hopefully.
Well, everyone for the most part came back alive, so in a way it's a win. But they are still evolving and upgrading very quickly.
Has anybody tried sending them malware or DDoS? Yes?
What do you think I did the last raid?
Oh, right.
That one was a success. That's why I gave Hybris the information, and Heck is going to be supplying me with materials from the scrapped units that we recovered that they don't need to make the lilacs, so I can make more bullets.
Yeah.
Hopefully Oblivious can supply maybe the chips needed to send the information.
Mm.
Yeah, and if I can help in any way making those, I'd be more than happy to.
Well, right now I'm letting Oblivious analyze it, so I have a production area already set up. Just once I'm able to get everything together, I can mass produce.
Mm.
I just got to keep working on the coding, because if I don't keep altering it, they will adapt.
Great.
Well, in the meantime, I'll keep up with my spirit magic training. I was doing fire first, and now I'm on to wind. One of the hardest, apparently.
Nice.
Yeah, wind is pretty hard to catch.
Exactly, and they just those wind spirits. They just keep jumping around and they dance. Such a pain.
Yeah, high on caffeine or catnip
They had me jump off a
both.
building.
At the same time.
But they caught me.
Can you fly with wind magic? Cause Ion was doing something weird on my roof before he left last night.
Theoretically, yes.
He didn't do anything bad. It just sounded like a bunch of kicking.
Theoretically, if you can...
It's more arcane stuff, flying. I mean, I don't have I don't have wings. I can just like fly like a bird or anything.
You would have to create enough upward force to keep your body being able to push up that much weight.
Yeah.
And then control.
Create an updraft and keep it steady, yes?
Updraft and steady.
More like a
What?
localized updraft.
Localized updraft, huh?
Yes, that is
Yeah,
right.
because you'd have to keep it under you while you're moving, so it would have to follow you.
Well, with spiritual magic or elemental magic, that would be fairly easy. You just ask the spirit, like, "Hey, could you follow me? Could you follow me, please, and do this for me?" They do it. Yes. That's how it works. Yes.
Well,
I'm not sure. I haven't really.
No.
Deep
I mean, I'm not too sure exactly.
Comes from you.
I've never studied the spiritual, but technically, if there was a wind spirit or elemental, you could technically have them carry you.
Like, I'm not gonna start summoning wind spirits to have them carry me. That's a little out there. Besides the one I saw was like this big.
No, I'm not saying that you summoned them. I'm saying that you asked them, "Hey guys, could you like help me out here for a little bit?" Isn't that what you shamans usually do?
I don't know.
I actually don't know much about shamanism, so I wouldn't even be able to think on that one.
I only know what
as far as I can
read.
It's all about asking favors.
Asking favors.
Yes. You ask the spirits nicely, "Hey, could I borrow a cup of sugar, please?" And they might say no, they might say yes, depending on your relationship with them and if you've been nice to them, if you've invited them over for dinner.
Well, I heard they don't eat food.
I think he's just making an analogy
But
of the stronger connection you have with the spirits on a friendlier term, the more they would be willing to let you borrow or offer their powers for you temporarily.
Oh. Every time I ask them, they always just have me dance.
Well, that could be a thing they just want from you.
Maybe they like to see you work it, Kata.
Not that
I
kind
mean,
of.
Oh, that is-
technically, if I could get the powers of elementals just from dancing, I'd freaking dance my feet off.
Listen, Dagger, just do the
Well,
ring dance.
that's why.
But cool.
Go to Charleston.
I
It's
think
more
I'll
like they're
just stick to the
talking.
limited healing magic I've got.
Limited. How limited? Is it like little
What?
or a lot or like it's kind of like
Like,
Hmm?
I've been training a lot with it recently, but I can still only do like cuts and bruises.
it's fine.
Nothing like what Hybris can do, like cutting off an arm.
It's
I need to
flesh
make
weaving.
this
It's
hand without dying.
literally
That
on
would
a.
be great.
It's
What
like
are you
level
trying to
10
learn?
to level 1. Ugh. Even I.
Well,
Ugh. I don't think I'd
can
be able to do that ever.
healing magic, but it's nothing extreme.
It's how I started. Cuts, bruises, just.
Okay, are we talking
It's fine.
like scrub levels here? Like plaster, like you could put on a plaster and it would have the same effect, or are we talking minor injuries?
We're talking like minor injury type stuff.
I see. Okay.
Like if I cut
That makes
Kata right
sense.
now, I could probably heal it,
Uh.
depending on
I
where
mean,
it's
I mean, I
happening.
could bat him for you.
No, let's not bap him.
Ah. Okay.
Also, do you guys want to move like to the kitchen or something? where
Probably a
you're
good
not right
idea.
by the teleporter?
Yeah.
I like this card.
Because I popped
I'm
in.
selling here now, so it is warm.
Yeah. Let's move. We're
What?
walking.
Hopefully the kitchen will be warm because it has all the.
Oh yes,
Electronic.
this is true. We're going.
So I need to ask you some questions about Magic 2 sock.
Oh yes.
Because I'm teaching
Sure.
SIG. I don't know if I'm doing it right.
You are teaching. Oh dear lord. Okay.
I know, right?
No,
Well-
Dag. Ethereal, I'm
Oh,
with you
boy.
in that. The only reason I know healing magic is because Core has taught me extensively.
Core.
The only reason I can't is because I am physically not allowed to.
What'd you do?
What? Him or? Oh, yeah, him. Yes. Some sort of weird. Anyways, he'll probably explain it.
It would be the seals on my body that are preventing me from doing it.
Gotcha. I won't answer.
No, it's fine. They're pretty much what's allowing me to still constantly keep absorbing arcane energy into my body at a very slow rate without me overcoming to pretty much an overflow of arcane energy.
Oh yes, not
Oh,
good
I've been
stuff.
there once.
Eh?
Hold
Can
on. I hear a dinging. Where is it? There
Can
it
I
is. Hold
ask-
on.
Can I ask why you're absorbing arcane energy?
Everybody is. At a slow rate.
Everyone does at a very slow rate. It's a natural thing.
Not me, really.
My body just has. Everyone
Depends
does.
on the person.
Every living thing does at a very, very small amount.
I do it at a very
Natural.
fast. I do it at a fast route, but you know,
You probably do it at a faster route because you're more.
I'm a familiar, or was. I'm a conduit.
That explains why you're so gifted.
I'm not
Me,
gifted.
When I was born,
Using magic of the fifth circle? I mean, come on.
I was more naturally tuned to absorbing, but a defect was my body would not release it.
Oh, that is not good.
Oh, so it essentially acted like.
You're like,
Well, essentially made you an arcane bomb.
yes.
All input and no output.
In short, no
It's
output.
like cola and menthol.
After a few
It's kind of like
years,
shake it
after
Mm.
a few years,
No, not just that.
I
know
was
those
at
little
a point
menthol
that my
pills?
body was in racking pain.
Small
because there
menthol
was too
pills.
much.
They're very tiny.
I was
Like
overloading.
a coin. You drop them inside that and it goes.
And attempting to cast magic would probably result
Ouch.
in lethal effects.
Hmm.
So instead, now I have inscribed in me is a bunch of runes that help control the energy and slightly absorb it into the runes itself. So there's a constant circulation, though it is still growing inside me. It is not at least sitting in one spot. It's at least a flow.
Gotcha.
My body circles and amplifies it, yes? And stores it if I don't have an active channel open.
In a way, that's pretty much what we could think is what's going on. Is it routes the energy, so it's a constant flow.
I mean, I am exuding an aura at all times because I am so powerful.
Yeah, I know.
Yes.
Also, I guess the bad
Grand
part was
cosmic power. Itty bitty living space.
Also, I guess the bad part was they had to do this when I was really young, and then, you know, being 2 years old, I couldn't really cast magic yet, so it wasn't really an option for me to cast magic to release it.
I didn't cast till I was 19.
So by the time I was old enough to even attempt it, there was too much inside me to attempt to release it, because if it all released at once, I could die.
I mean, have you tried putting a tap on it? Grape tap? You know, like with maple syrup. Just stick one in you and then you turn the crank.
No,
Even
no,
so.
I think we all know
It's
what
like
a tap is.
At this point, it's pretty much like a dam. If I open a crack in it, it's going to go.
That's a lot of maple syrup.
Think of it this way: there's about 27 years worth stored inside me.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, I see. Yes, the results would be quite explosive, yes?
Yeah.
Wait, Kata, how old are you?
I'm also 27.
Wait, Sock, how old are you?
No, it's funny you mentioned that. I don't actually know.
You were supposed to say I'm also 27.
Really?
No, because I'm trying to figure out if I'm the youngest one here.
I
How
mean,
old are you?
Well,
I'm
technically,
19.
biologically, I would be 21.
hey, wake up.
Power of nature and all kind of makes me age slower, but I don't really count that.
Hey, Brain, how old am I? Oh, he's sleeping.
Oh my god, I think I'm the youngest. What?
Still, I would be like 21-ish, 22-ish.
I mean, you know, time is such a strange thing. Especially when you're the familiar of an astral dragon. That shit is weird.
Ugh, I can imagine.
Oh, yes. I mean, I got fed. Here's the thing. As a conduit, I got fed his magic constantly. And he was really old, so he had a lot of that shit, yes? I amplified it.
Don't tell
So
me you were where I think you were. The
What?
astral plane or
You mean
not?
the sea?
Sea
The astral
plane.
sea.
Yeah.
No, we never went there. Ibrin couldn't go back.
I mean, technically, almost anyone can go there. It's just the fact of getting back is the
And
hard part.
physically, not a good idea.
Well, not for an astral dragon normally. It's like opening a door for them.
Oh, yeah, they're astral. I would assume they probably.
Ibrin had the disease, you see. He became unable to go back. Yes. Oh well, it is in the past.
Yep.
It's kind of the reason, I think it's kind of the reason why he went around the maid, or helped create the portal network, yes? He tried to find a way home. but I don't think he ever did. Damn it. Now I brought down this mood. Shit.
No, I'm just
Fine.
kind of freaked out that the portal system was created, but the more you know.
I mean,
Well, it has. I mean, it wasn't. It's always exists. Like random portals always existed. They still do. It's just that, well, Abraham went around and basically cowboyed them. Yeehaw! And, he put them down to an anchor. That is what the portal anchors are. Yes.
Yes. Yes.
Mhm.
He developed.
And
He
then-
developed that technique.
And that's why after that, mankind, once they learned that, that's why they, for the people who can't use magic, they built the gateways.
Yes, exactly. He helped people realize what they could do. He
That
didn't
way,
keep
like-
this knowledge to himself. He wanted as many people to have it as possible, I think,
Mhm.
so
That's
that
why I
he
never
could
actually
eventually.
used the portal systems is
Exactly.
because of the gateways. Since I can't actually use the portals, I have to use the technology to activate them.
Hmm. He didn't really like technology, but he said that whatever works, works.
Okay.
Whatever works, works. Suck.
When I think about it, technically there is still one or two spells I can use,
Oh.
but because they're rituals rather than through me,
Oh.
I just haven't learned any in forever.
I mean, you could learn more rituals.
And those take forever to cast.
I mean, yes, but they can be really powerful. Like,
Hmm.
Zone of Truth is really good.
Zone of
You could
Truth.
set up, like, oh yes, it is very powerful. Although anybody that enters the affected area of it, they are aware of the spell, whether they are a magician or not.
I've only heard of this.
But they cannot lie while they're in there. But they don't need to answer any of your questions either.
And if you resist it, the caster also knows that you resisted it.
Hmm.
Meaning they're aware that you have the ability to lie.
Exactly. It is a bit of a ball like though to even prepare this spell. It takes about how much prep work do you think it is? I'd wager about maybe 20 to 30 minutes to get it to work, and then you need to get the reagents. Although the reagents are pretty easy to get by these days.
There's the reagents
suppose.
and the setup time, then the casting time itself is about 10 to 15 minutes to get the power. Also depends on if the area itself has enough magic to get the magic to go.
Well, yes, if you have a talented enough sorcerer or any other magically inclined individual, it usually is enough.
Yeah, magic ain't gonna flow out of me, so it has to come from the natural air around it.
Mm.
Last time I tried to let any of my energy out of me was when I gave some to Oblivious by contact.
Oh
and
boy.
I couldn't feel my arm. And I couldn't feel my arm for 2 hours.
Okay,
That is very unfortunate.
I've got a dumb question. And please correct me if I'm wrong in any of this or if I sound like an insensitive bitch.
Uh-huh.
Alright.
Could you potentially match the outflow so it wouldn't end up affecting you? Or would the pure conduction of the energy just destroy you? Because,
I
like,
mean-
what if we somehow, like, knew or had a spell that was so powerful that it would drain all if not most of the arcane energy?
Oh, you see, that leaves us with another problem. If the outburst doesn't kill him, he would suffer from mana. What's it called
Activation.
again? Yes.
Gotcha.
That is what I suffered a few days ago. That was not fun. I was paralyzed for like 2 days.
Yeah, I almost
And
had that. I
because
was like, good
I
thing
have
had
so
me.
much in me, it's kind of why I'm a little bit stronger and faster than most normal humans.
Yeah, no kidding.
I gotcha. Yeah.
Like I cast a
just
5th level
think of-
spell. That was pretty neat. Although it
I didn't
kind
cast
of messed with me. And
Yeah,
neither
no,
did I. It was. I didn't know that either. It's
Only
really
bad
weird.
part is I absorb all types of magic in the area, so I have to be aware of what's around me.
So you don't want to get near the stinky green giant, yes?
What's that?
Or the jolly green giant that is not so jolly, but actually more like a chain smoker in full plate armor.
I don't know what that is.
Krazul, I'm talking about Krazul.
Oh no, I've been around them. I don't like the sensation.
No. It makes my hair stand on end. But he does seem to like me though for whatever reason. I think he said it was because I'm sassy. Whatever he means by that. I like you, suck.
Also feels weird when you're in an area that is devoid of magic.
Oh, yeah. That's for sure.
Because then it feels like I'm suffocating.
Well, that area would be devoid of fun, wouldn't it?
Yeah. Try going into the void. Not fun.
Wait, you... Oh, dear lord.
Oh.
You actually went there?
Oh.
Don't tell me. It was a mission, wasn't it?
Hmm.
Oh, jeez. Okay. Did the pink-haired one come around and tell you to do it? You know, the one that is all ominous and shit. Like, yeah. The one that you practically could cut yourself on even if you touched his jacket.
He just wants his daughter back.
Where's his daughter?
In pieces.
Oh.
Huh.
That is unfortunate.
Literally.
Is he going to get super glue? No?
Oh
I
my
don't.
god, I don't think you can super glue your daughter back together. Or
I mean,
someone's...
depends on what kind of daughter he has. If she's in pieces and he thinks he can put her back together, then maybe it works.
Considering what I remember from what they said, those pink crystals are part of her.
Ah,
Wait,
pink
wait,
crystal.
who-
Didn't we?
Okay,
think-
wait. Whose daughter are we talking about?
We're
Asriel.
talking about Asriel.
Okay, sorry, name completely flew over my head for a second.
Oh yes, no, you know that one guy that is really ominous. He has
No, I get you.
that leather jacket that is really over the top.
And those
like
pants.
He has studs on the arm.
Red,
pants,
white
though.
Oh
hair.
yes, those pants. Those pants. I don't wear pants, but if I was going to wear pants, I would wear those pants.
Okay.
Hold on. Right?
Nothing, no. Chase here. Or Ion, Moral.
Oh,
Ion.
nice.
All right.
We can ask him what he was doing on your roof.
Yeah.
Yeah, maybe we should go ask him.
Roof.
Yeah.
Yes. Or maybe he can get in here so we don't have to move because I've warmed up this spot now and I don't want to move.
Well, that's fine. I mean, we can talk more about other stuff. I mean, when it comes to the ambient magic around us, it doesn't affect someone like me too much. I mean, my magic is divine, so I don't take the arcane energies like most. Mine is more or less primal.
Yes, you're a divinity's bitch, though, so there's that. Sorry, I don't know where that came from. That was very sudden.
Hey, I didn't choose this.
I mean, you're actively praying to them, though, aren't you? That is how divine magic works, right?
No, I haven't prayed to anything in my life. Like what?
Oh, jeez, you. Oh, you
I'm not a
got
paladin.
noticed by senpai. You got noticed by senpai even though you didn't want to. That's funny.
By who?
What
It's
the
like,
hell?
Heck?
Oh, you see that?
what? No.
The turkey just
What?
fell off the table.
Hey, now you're not allowed to do that. Bad
Well,
turkey.
also it reminds me, I'm
Sit.
not a vegetarian.
Why would you be? Meat is so good.
It's alright, yeah. I mean, I changed because of my training, and so I get stronger. I was suggested it by Yuhi.
Oh, I feel. Oh, your god, whatever deity is doing this shit to you, they must be a real prick to make you a vegetarian.
I don't have a deity.
Uh, Where is it?
Spirits?
Oh, yeah. The spirits they have a sense of humor. Sock has like a drumstick sticking out of his mouth. They really like to do jokes. I can get that. Mm.
Yeah, like
Good
one of
shit.
them had me stick my hand in fire for a couple of days just to learn fire spirit magic. Real funny.
Oh yes, I bet they roasted you.
Figuratively and literally.
Oh yes. Oh well. You know what? I am bored of this place now. I'm gonna go back. Rimas.
Yeah. You know, it's kind of a stereotype that even divine casters would be like, oh, we're just sitting there praying every day to a god or something like that. I don't have to do shit except meditate and acknowledge their existence and do what they say sometimes.
Why'd Sock teleport?
I am right here.
I don't know what you're. Huh?
How's it going?
Oh, it's going quite alright.
Doing
By the
alright.
way,
I'm
congratulations
good.
on the promotion.
Eh,
Why is there tea in my head?
why is there tea?
That is very strange. I don't remember picking this up. You stay here, T.
Hmm?
Congratulations.
Thanks. I guess.
You
For
may
the
squeeze the
record,
Toby.
I'm not praying to a deity.
What I'm not even gonna argue.
Matter of
Never
fact, I
thinking
pissed
stupid. Alright.
2 off. So, yeah.
Yeah, I know. I had to help you with the first one, I think. Losing your hand?
That was the second one. But enough of that.
Alright.
By the way, have you tried
So,
this
yeah.
turkey?
I would have been like a regular cat.
It's pretty good. You should. It's really nice.
So I'm still good.
That
Yes.
turkey is- No, ever since the chicken incident, I don't.
I remember that. That was funny.
that.
What?
I don't regret a single moment of that time.
Hmm.
Sock
Wow.
rips off another drumstick from the turkey.
So, what have you been doing lately?
Running around at the speed of sound.
Oh shit!
And also making weird
Really?
kicking
How
noises
do you
on
do
my
that?
roof.
I'd imagine you would disintegrate.
Sorry, what?
Not at the speed of sound.
What you did last night before leaving, I was hearing weird dumping on
I mean,
the roof.
You would
Unless
at
I
least
wasn't
liquefy
you.
his insides.
Then I've got a very big
No.
problem.
No?
We have ships that move at the speed of sound.
Well,
Normally.
yes. Well, yes, ships, but a normal person literally flying at the speed of sound, at least their eardrums would crack open.
Speed of sound.
I know you're not.
You're in
I-
the ship,
huh?
moving at that speed.
No, I'm saying it without it. If he is going at the speed of sound,
I mean, if you're accustomed to it and you have an ability that's allowing you to do that, I'm sure your body
Ion
grew
is human.
accustomed.
He's as squishy as they come. Not as squishy as I am, though. Oh, right. But you're a special case, yes?
I
Barely.
can only.
My bird can only go
Yes,
0
but
to
it's still special
70 in a second.
You too know humans are highly adaptable at everything, right?
Yes, I know. It's pretty cool.
This is why we don't touch the turkey. The turkey moved.
What do you mean the turkey moved?
It's been doing that, and I don't know why.
This is why we don't touch the turkey.
Oh, I don't
Okay,
touch the
just-
turkey.
Told you.
Yes,
turkey
it's moving.
I'm
Hey, turkey.
Amara about that.
Bad.
Should
Bad turkey.
Sit.
I
Is that the reason why it's always on the ground? Is it because people are tossing it around? Maybe that's why it's moving. Because it's trying to escape from you barbarians, yes?
Who knows? But if it's still vibrating over there, we have a much bigger problem.
It
I
wasn't
mean,
vibrating
it's in
when
my
it
stomach
ended.
now, too, so I suppose I would be vibrating too, right?
Well, your stomach probably explode.
I mean, I might have explosive shits later, but that's beside the point.
You know, that's
There's a thing called TMI.
TOS.
Like, I will crack the toilet in half.
What? No, not gonna happen.
no.
Yep, not gonna ask.
Oh, oh boy. Hmm. I don't pray to anyone. Hmm.
You should get something to eat.
He pokes your arm with the bone.
You should also get something to eat.
Probably. I don't remember the last
You
time I
need-
ate, to be honest.
Oh, yes, then you definitely need to eat. You want some steaming? I have some on me.
You know I don't like that stuff.
Why not? It's delicious.
It's delicious
It
for
is
you. You have the
delicious.
acquired taste for it.
Eh. It's great. You
Ooh.
just don't know it yet.
No, I
I'm
tried
sure it tastes
bacon.
good once.
Ever had this bacon stuff?
Bacon is good too, yes.
Bacon is very good.
See,
Very
it's
bad for your cholesterol, though.
In a certain amount, though.
Oh.
After a while, I kind of don't like all the grease from it.
well, I cut the fat off. Not all of it
Oh.
though. I mean, I can't do that. I mean, I'm not crazy, but I try to have all my meat nice and healthy and from a good source. No antibiotics, no artificial coloring.
I told you not to eat the turkey.
What?
Oh no.
They eat the turkey, didn't he?
Oh
And
no.
decided to eat it.
I can't move.
You have to respawn.
I know. It's
I on the airlock.
I didn't know that was still broken, but
I run across from the front doors all the way across the lobby. I'll get to the airlock, right?
find more of that Mediterranean food I had last time. That was vegetarian.
Where's the garbage chute?
Just kind of leave stuff out. Kind of gets cleaned up.
I don't know everything. I just feel like sandwiches and leave.
If you leave an empty sack of bread, where do you throw it out?
Well, when I come, there's always bread here, so I don't ever have to actually throw anything away.
Okay, does anyone actually know where the garbage chute is, or am I yeeting this out the airlock?
Eat it at the airlock.
I wouldn't use space as a dumping ground any more than it already is.
We have an incinerator?
Better,
Probably.
stronger than ever before.
Oh,
Trash has to go somewhere.
Yeah.
all my organics I just make a compost. But in this
Probably
place,
Consider it
Hmm.
goes in.
Hey, luck.
Exactly.
That way it's just it goes in.
Well, then where's
Really
the
space dust.
I don't know, somewhere where the air is not.
We have
Well-
it right outside. Just open the window and throw it out.
Yeah, just open the window.
Yes.
Yeah, let me just buckle my. Let me just buckle myself in real quick.
Oh yeah, hold on. Let me go buckle myself.
wait, why are we buckling ourselves in? What?
Open the window. We want some fresh air to come in.
Or to go out?
I'm strapped in.
You're
I'm strapped
all,
in.
You're all very helpful. I'm gonna go find where the airlock is.
Oh, okay. Alright.
I mean, if anything, it's probably that over there.
Thanks, Z Master. Thanks for the kind words. Wait, where'd everyone go? What's the bandage? No, are we still doing this? Let's strap myself down. Oh no. Oh. I noticed the stars. Maybe I should pray to the spirits. That's probably why they're pissed off at me. Maybe I haven't been doing enough. But then again, it's not exactly a hive mind. Well,
Kat, are you
did
doing
they
that
do
weird
it?
thing where you monologue to yourself?
Yes, I am doing that. Also, do we open a window?
No.
No.
Why would we open a window in space?
Like, Keta, sometimes I am worried about you. You take things way too literally. We're joking. If we opened the window, we would all die, and the station would most likely get depressurized, at least part of it.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yup.
Yep. I didn't know there was a catwalk here. Why is there...
What the fuck are you boys doing?
They're going on some sort of catwalk thing. I don't know why it's called that.
Yeah,
I don't walk on it.
no, you're fine. What the? There's a certain level of hell where I deserve this.
You can always ask that one guy.
So do I. Makes me feel safe.
Or girl.
I'm a chick.
Dude is a general term now, right?
Yes,
Alright, yeah.
it is a general
Applies.
term.
Yeah, that's what I thought.
Be like, what's up, dude? Or, hey, dude.
Dude? How's it hanging?
Dude.
What? Dude.
No casual, but plenty of
Oh wow,
casualties.
jeez. Just the mentioning of the name is enough to send him packing. Oh wow.
I'm out.
Too much power.
He said ethics committee. I'm out.
Nobody escapes the ethics committee. Like,
Is there something up here?
oh yes, he is green.
Oh.
Ion, I think you're having an identity crisis. You're not Frogger.
I am Frogger. Actually, he's more frog than I am.
I see how it is.
Ha,
You,
ha,
I mean,
ha.
you're closer to
Just
nature
because
than I
he's
am.
green.
But you're also green. Green and green. There'd be two of them, right?
Well, I was saying he was closer to nature than I am, but whatever. Actually,
What's
now
up,
that I
Green
think
Bean?
about it,
Oh no. Oh geez, technical difficulties, guys. Seems that I somehow got yeeted out of the world. So, yeah.
I got him.
We don't have to wait up. It's cool.
We legit thought you died.
No, I'm still breathing.
Oh my.
I'll tell you if I died.
Oh, I think
Okay.
the portal actor is acting up again.
Really? Damn
I
it.
need to take a look at that.
I can try. I would say I would take a look at it, but I think Hybris would rather put a scythe through me than let me look at it.
Not exactly a
No.
specialist at portals. Just kind of. Okay, this is not good, guys. I'm going to have to see what's going on here. Not the context earlier. Well, I'm gonna try to see what the problem is, guys. That's the second random disconnect. Hopefully, whatever the problem is, we'll try to address it. Man, limited dynamic bones. I'm not sure what the fuck's going on. So hopefully, I'm going to see what's going on. The connection should be fine. It's like I get kicked, but I'm in the world still, and it automatically joins it. Some strange disruption. Oh, it's doing it again. I'm just in my own world. I'm going to log off to see if this helps. Sorry. Well, let's see if a restart helped. Because that was very strange. Hopefully, whatever it is, it got resolved. And yeah. Hopefully, there's like games. Just one. We have to win a party. Club Kaleidoscope. Banana show. Oh, very nice. Just chill. So, hopefully my invites aren't scuffed either. Alright. Not exactly sure what's going on, so we'll do a BRB. Well, looks like it's probably not gonna happen, guys. Seems like I'm having the disconnect issue. And it's continuous. Even if I'm in my home world for more than 5 minutes, I just disconnect. I'm not sure what's going on exactly. Oh, what the fuck is going on? Well, looks like we're in the place where everyone goes for some reason when the disconnects happen. What's going on? Are you English? Does someone speak the English here? Hey, Tyler. Tylery? Oh, that's interesting. Lego Star Wars. Hey you. Hey you. Hey you. What's going on? Can you hear me? So anyone knows what the hell's going on?
Yeah.
Kitty. Never mind. How about you, Mr. Rhino? What's going on? Did you disconnect too? Hmm. Well, it looks like I'm not gonna roleplay today. I'm screwed, so I'm gonna have to tell him I'm out. Oh, I didn't know people can all move this too. Okay. Well, guess I can't.